The 2022 NL MVP, Paul Goldschmidt. Trevor Story, Nolan Arenado. First, can you imagine both of them in the same infield on the same team? That'd be a crazy team, right? That'd be a wild team if Trevor Story and Nolan Arenado were on the same team. That'd be just crazy. Trey Turner, Mookie Betts, Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, Pete Alonso. And then on the bench, you got Will Smith, the second best catcher in baseball, arguably.
First.
Tim Anderson, Cedric Mullins, and Kyle Tucker.
I'm going to say first.
That's an all-star. What?
I'm a Dodger homer. Will Smith is the best catcher in baseball right now.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's him or Almuto, one of those two. But, I mean, that's an all-star team. That is an all-star team full of MVPs, full of, the best players at their positions. That's a stacked roster. This might be the best Team USA roster we've ever had.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it might be. I mean, obviously, we won the gold, 2019, 18, whatever year that was, whenever the last World Baseball Classic was.
Did we win the last one?
Yeah, we won gold in the last one.
I know Japan won the first two, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Why do I feel like the last World Baseball Classic was like 6 years ago?
I feel like it was 10 years ago. COVID shut everything down.
I feel like I was still in junior college when the last one happened. I'm looking that up right now.
How about
was the last World Baseball Classic?
How about
2017? Why so long?
That was the last one.
I guess 2021 was COVID. That'd be 4 years. So
and that was the year it was supposed to come back.
One. Yeah. So, U.S. won. Puerto Rico was the runner-up in 17. So
how about Team USA's coaching staff?
Oh, D-Row is the manager.
D-Row's the manager. You got Ken Griffey Jr. as the hitting coach. I mean, their coaching staff is loaded too. Who else they got on their staff? Let me look it up really quick. We got,
also, I love that while you're looking that up, I love that as the World Baseball Classic is like, kind of progressed. It's become bigger and bigger every single year, I would say. And therefore, more and more talent is starting to play for their countries, which I love. I think that's so cool.
Yeah.
So especially since, like in the Olympics, I know baseball just came back to the Olympics, but only amateurs can play, obviously, or retired guys. I know like Todd Frazier was on Team USA for the Olympics this past year, but I love it. I mean, it's starting to really seem like, especially in 17, I would say was the first year that like the best players from all these places, like, really, rallied up and played for their country.
Starting to
the
buy
only
in.
other, what's that?
Starting to buy into the whole thing. It's really cool to see.
Exactly. Do you see any other coaches on the staff?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right here. So D-Row's staff is bench coach Jerry Manuel, hitting coach Ken Griffey Jr., pitching coach Andy Pettit, first base coach Lou Collier, third base coach Dino Ebel, bullpen coach.
That guy.
Come on, he's your favorite. And then the bullpen coach, you got Dave Righetti.
Look at that. They got an all-star coaching staff.
They really do, man.
Gosh, dang. You got the kid as your hitting coach? Come on now.
Yeah, and Andy Pettit as the pitching coach.
Yeah, Andy Pettit. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, this is exciting. This is going to be fun to see. And all the other countries are going to be damn good, too. I mean,
they are.
Baseball's become such a global game. It's really cool to see players from all over the place now.
Yeah, the DR has some, because I'm trying to look at some other commitments here. The DR so far is also looking, obviously, I mean, no shit, but very stacked. It's usually like, I would say the best three, obviously, Puerto Rico was the runner-up in 17. It's probably going to be US, DR, and Puerto Rico. Maybe Cuba as well is going to be a little bit stacked. But the DR so far has commitments from Vladdy, Jose Ramirez, Manny Machado, Juan Soto, Rafael Devers, Sandy Alcantara on the mound. I didn't see any U.S. pitchers.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I think my list was just position players, but Sandy Alcantara, Emmanuel Clase, and Genesis Cabrera.
Jesus.
Yeah, so the and I mean, obviously there are going to be more commitments that start to float in because those Latin American countries, I mean, they're electric in the World Baseball Classic. I mean, they're pimping shit. They're like, it's awesome.
It's so much fun to watch.
Yeah, it's so much fun to watch. So that Puerto Rico and the DR is gonna start to have more commitments roll in. And this website also is showing like who could be on said teams, like like hypothetically, like who would like the DR could have Ketel Marte, Julio Rodriguez, Starling Marte, Wander Franco, Teoscar Hernandez, Jorge Polanco. The list goes on and on and on and on. On and
Wow.
on and on and on. So
You know who's my favorite team to actually watch out of all those? Just because I'm an old head, I love watching Team Japan.
yeah,
They're so fundamentally sound. They play small ball. They find ways to get it done. They play so fundamental, and to me, that's fun to watch. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the bat flips and all this other stuff. I'm learning to like the modern day of baseball, but something about that old school play, bunting guys over, hit and run, moving guys around. I love watching that.
Shohei, please play for
Hmm.
Japan,
What if
please,
Ichiro is the
please.
coach? Or
He could.
or what
Oh
if
yeah,
Ichiro comes out and plays?
he
That guy
fucking play.
he can
Yeah,
still
come on.
mash, I bet.
It's your own fucking play. Yeah,
Yeah.
Japan's like dream roster, like they're saying on this website. It's mainly pitching. They're stacked on the mound.
Hmm.
They got Shohei, Kenta Maeda, Yu Darvish, Yusei Kikuchi, Masahiro Tanaka. It's really just Shohei for the most part for position players. They got Yoshi Susugo. He was with the Pirates. Shogo Akiyama, who was with the Reds. Oh, Seiya Suzuki. That's a good
Hmm.
one. Other than that, I don't really recognize any of the other names. Freaking
You know they're going to be fundamentally sound for sure. They're going
and
to play the game and they're going to win games.
you know what's crazy about that too is and I love kind of like how you were talking about how Japan has that old school way of baseball. You know, they play small ball, they're fundamentally sound. You
Hmm.
even see that all the way down to the Little League World Series because Japan's in it every
Hmm.
year, right? They're always good. It from top to bottom, you know, from the guys that are
Hmm.
in the big leagues to pro ball over there down to the Little League World Series, they all play the same way, and it's awesome.
Have you ever seen? Yeah, it's funny. So my mother-in-law lives here with me, and she's full 100% Japanese.
Yeah.
I'm part Japanese too, so maybe that's why I'm partial to Team Japan. But uh, TV Japan, if you watch TV Japan, the high school games are televised. High school baseball is massive in Japan. And if you ever
That's what I
watch any of this
thought.
stuff, like the way that they play, and you know who just took a trip there was Ben Verlander.
Yeah, Benny
I'm sure
V. Yeah,
Ben
Benny V was over there.
he can attest to this too. I'm assuming, but when you watch the youth in Japan, they are so disciplined. And if you watch their
Yep.
in and outs before the game, like I don't know about you, but when I used to coach, I would actually pull up YouTube videos of Japanese teams doing their pregame routine, their in and outs, right? Their
Right.
fungos before the game, and they have that shit down to a science. It is
Yep.
so on point. It is so cool and fun to watch. I love everything about that traditional hardcore, super disciplined baseball
Yep.
era. But yeah, it's going to be fun to watch, man. I cannot wait. The World Baseball
Oh,
Classic is just electric. It's so much
yeah.
fun.
I wish there was a way they could do it like every 2 years instead of 4. Like I know
Yeah.
it's not as realistic, but it truly is like 17 when the US was, making their oh my gosh, that was seriously some of the most cool and fun baseball I've ever watched in my life.
Did you
It,
get
it
goosebumps
oh,
when Adam Jones stole that home run in center field? You remember that?
from Machado when they were
Machado.
teammates. Oh
I
my
mean, I
gosh.
just got goosebumps again just thinking about that. That was
Oh,
like
it's unreal.
that was such an amazing catch at an amazing time in an amazing game. It's just
Yeah.
it can't get any better than that.
No, you literally cannot. It's
Yeah.
oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
What do we got chat saying? We got let me see.
Major mangoes to represent Team Australia.
Adam Jones catch, yep.
So good.
Japan's always good. They always find a way to win it. Yep. How
I
about
need your thoughts on Brian Baker. Springer said he would play. Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow, Andrew. Stay tuned. Springer said he'd play for PR. I didn't even know that Springer was.
Is
Puerto Rican.
Springer the player that he used to be though? Is he a guy that is going to make that big of a difference?
He's been real good since he came back from his injury.
Is he starting to get
He's
hot
been
again?
real good. Yeah. Puerto Rico's good as well, by the way. Holy cow. They got this is again their hypotheticals, but Jose Barrios,
Mhm.
Stroman, Jorge Lopez, Edwin Diaz, Seth Lugo, Emilio Pagan, Christian Vasquez. Let's see, Javi Baez, Francisco Lindor, Correa, Eddie Rosario, Springer, Kike Hernandez,
Wow.
MJ Melendez. Yep.
So when Edwin comes out of the bullpen for that World Baseball Classic game, you know how electric that's going to be when the trumpets are playing again?
Oh,
in a World
Dude.
Baseball Classic format. I mean, oh
That,
my God,
oh,
that's going to be
oh,
electric.
yep. Oh my gosh.
Chef Midnight says Mike Piazza says he's coaching for Italy. Ian Kinsler said he's coaching for Israel. Yeah, see, this is what's so fun about it is it's like all-star teams representing your country. I mean, it's like what the Olympics should be, right? Like
Yeah.
the
No, it
Olympics.
is. It is. The World Baseball Classic will always be better than baseball in the Olympics since they only allow amateurs to play. Always. Because you get the best talent.
What
Like, no,
about?
I don't want to go watch a bunch of fucking like minor leaguers play in the
Yeah.
Olympics or like college guys. Like, you know?
How about this, Truman?
I do, but like I do just for the sake of like, that having, red, white, and blue running through my veins. But
Here's a question for you.
yeah.
Would you rather watch the final game of the World Baseball Classic or Game 7 of a World Series?
Well, the Rockies aren't going to be in the World Series, so the World Baseball Classic.
Now, what if the Rockies were in the World Series at a Game 7? Would you watch
World Series?
You'd rather watch World Series? Because
Yeah.
it's a team that you're rooting for a longer period of time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if the Rockies would be in it, because that's a World Series, like a once in a lifetime thing. I mean, there were lifelong Cubs fans that never got to see their team in a World Series for 103 years.
Very true.
Same with the Red Sox. Like that's like a once in a lifetime thing. Like as cool as the World Baseball Classic is, like there's like 12 countries that play in it. You're gonna see your team. The U.S. is gonna go far.
Yeah.
So that year in and year out, they're gonna compete. So
yeah. Chef Midnight in chat brings up a good point. So it's what's great is it's not just a bunch of people abusing the voting system. That's a very, very good point, right?
That's a very good point.
You got a lot of people, a lot of fan votes that count for Major League Baseball All Stars and stuff like that. And it's hard to believe that there's no politics involved in that. One thing that kind of here is going to be my old school baseballness coming out. One thing that I can't stand is how I understand why they did it, but I don't agree with it necessarily that they allowed Cabrera and Pujols in the All-Star game this year. To me, it was like a goddamn participation trophy. It devalues what becoming an All-Star is. Granted, you got to tip your hat. They had an amazing career, right? And I understand why they did it.
Yeah.
But
here's my thing. So many dudes were all-stars this year. I think they said like 10% of the league or some shit like that with all the dudes that sat out and the replacements. And like, I just felt like the all-star game this year as a whole was a damn participation trophy. I mean, good God. You had like a tenth of the league was in the all-star game. I mean, come on now. But at the same time, and Jeremy, I was kind of, bitching about it as well. The same thing you were talking about, but I kind of flipped my take on it because it got put to me as don't think of the All-Star game as like an accomplishment anymore. Think of it as just a way to like showcase our game, if that makes sense. I.e., seeing Miggy one last time, seeing Pujols one last time. More so of like a showcase of the sport of baseball and like, doing a bunch of cool shit like throwing those guys in the game versus like, because I used to personally like when home field advantage was on the line for the All-Star game. I thought that was sick, honestly. I know a lot of people didn't like that, but I liked the All-Star game meaning something a little bit. But now that it doesn't, fuck it, showcase the sport. Shout out those guys that have earned it, like Pujols and Miggy, et cetera, et cetera.
That's a very good point. I'd have to agree there. It seems like that's definitely the way that it's going, right? Like, I understand why they brought Pujols in and stuff like that. Like, it makes sense. You tip your cap, you give them but I mean, at some point, they're gonna have to do that for everybody. Like, it gets to the point where do you stop? And if that's the case, let's change the name of it. Let's not make it the All-Star game because All-Stars, you figure it's the top players in the league competing.
The cream of the crop.
Yeah, so if we're gonna go the other route and just let people in because we want to celebrate them and stuff, let's change the name or let's create a different event,
showcase or whatever.
Yeah.
The only thing about that though is like I don't know how often they're gonna do that. Like Pujols is like arguably the best right-handed hitter of our generation. Miggy's arguably the second best right-handed hitter of our generation. So I mean, like I can't think of dudes that are like on the way out that like really deserve to be celebrated or thrown in the game. Like those two in the near future. I can't think of any that are like on the way out like that. I'm trying to think. I think it'd be more Like I would agree with that more if they were like if they like threw Yachty in there this year, right? Because he's on his way out, one of the best. That's when it would start to get like, okay, Yachty, come on, like
Yeah.
like obviously a great. Like I just don't know how often they're gonna do that. I don't know who's like on their way out that has the pedigree that Pujols and Miggy do, if that makes sense.
That does. I fear that
Verlander, yeah, but the thing is, Verlander's fucking deserving still. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, but
Verlander
at what point though? When does it stop? I think that's what I
Yeah.
fear the most. Is I think you can probably argue that each year somebody's going to make their case to be like, hey, you need to send me off, or fans are going to rally together, and I mean, which is totally fine.
I guess time will tell.
I think
I guess
it's
truly
great.
time will tell to see if they keep doing it then.
Yeah, I just think at that point though, I think we just need to maybe change the way that the All-Star game is promoted. It's no longer the best players at their position competing against each other. Let's just change it up a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't hate it.
Especially if you got majority of the league that doesn't even want to play in it, right? Because they want to take the time off. So like you said, majority of the All-Stars were taking the time off, or they were injured, they wanted to recover, and yeah, let's maybe it's time for a format change, or even just a name change. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. I guess time will tell, eh?
Mike Trout in 1 to 2 years says Polka Kingman.
yeah, Polka. Yeah, what's up, Polka? 1 to 2 years. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
It's just CC's in here. How's it going, CC? We got some people turning out in chat.
CC's in here?
Yeah,
Where's
CC's in
CC?
here
Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't even see CC. Oh my.
He's probably like, what the hell we got going on here? We got a podcast going on? What the hell? Who are these two schmucks talking baseball here?
These two schmucks. One schmuck and Jeremy. You got any more World Baseball Classic takes?
I don't. I can't wait for it.
I can't wait either.
I mean, assuming that my Dodgers are going to be in the World Series, I got that to look forward to, and I got the World Baseball Classic. So
you don't have to look forward to that. They'll shit themselves in the NLCS. No big deal. No big deal.
It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. But yeah, let's move on to the next topic. What do you got?
Zach Gallen has literally thrown a month's worth of innings and not given up a run. 41 1/3 scoreless innings in a row. Hey, Mangoes, how hard is it to throw 41 1/3 innings in a row scoreless? How about in rookie ball? What about at Major League Baseball? What about at the Major League level?
Against the elite of the elite.
Little League. It's hard to do that in Little League. It's hard to do that in college. It's hard to do that in high school, whatever. Yeah. 41 1/3 straight scoreless. Did he knock I don't know. I don't have it in front of me, but that to me sounds like he didn't give up a run all of August.
That's incredible.
He's knocking on the door of Oral Hershiser. 59 straight scoreless innings is the record.
That's something
that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean that record is something that, especially in today's age, right, with all the elite hitters.
Yeah,
that's one that you didn't really think would be broken.
No, and I'm going to be honest, I still don't think he does. I'm going to say he gives up a run in his next outing. I don't.
Who do they play? Who's he facing next?
Yeah, let's see who his next start is against. But 41 1/3 straight scoreless. That is like at any level, let alone the highest level of baseball, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let's see, Arizona.
Mango says,
"Where
impossible.
are you?" Yeah, literally, it's so much luck involved in that too. Like Mango said, okay, so they're playing San Diego right now. When is Gallen throwing next? San Diego. There's like no games tomorrow, so they're off tomorrow. They're playing the Colorado fucking Rockies. That's Zach Gallen's next start.
Oh man, Connor Joe's gonna hit a solo shot.
Get fucked, Zach Gallen. It's at Coors.
I'm gonna call it right now. I'm gonna say Connor Joe goes solo job to right field.
It's at Coors. So I went to a Rockies game like 3 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. I took my mom. We went to a Rockies game like 3 weeks ago. It was Rockies D-backs. Zach Gallen was on the mound and he threw 8 shutout innings. So that was at Coors. I saw it like 3 weeks ago. Now he's got another start at Coors. So maybe he could do. I don't know. Maybe he could do it again. Arizona's got to be determined on Friday, to be determined on Saturday, and to be determined on Sunday. Okay, well, Gallen's going to throw one of those days because he's not starting today, off day tomorrow. He didn't throw yesterday. So Gallen's either going to be throwing Saturday or Sunday, one of those two.
You think the Rockies get it done against him?
Yes, they do. They're scoring a run.
Just
not
one
getting
run.
They're scoring a run at least. That's what I'll say. They're gonna break it up. Fuck you, Zach Gallen. He always dices against us, by the way. Like always. He owns us.
Give me your prediction. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna go crazy and say Connor Joe hits a solo home run.
Here's the issue with that. Connor Joe has not been playing lately. Like he's been
Pinch
like
hit.
last bench guy.
He's gonna come in and pinch it.
He's gonna pinch it. Okay, I'm gonna say.
What are you gonna say here?
Michael Toglia, first home run.
Ooh,
is gonna break it up.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Mike, remember this, chap. Michael Toglia, first home run at Coors Field. He already homered off Kenley Jansen.
So
first one at Coors.
If that happens, I will swing by your chat and I will gift you 50 subs.
Deal. Let's go, Toglia.
Let's put it on the record.
Come on.
Let's put it on the record. Yeah, we got people in chat talking about the whatchamacallit, the Yelich home run yesterday. Did you see that? He absolutely, $4.99 piss missile to right center field.
Just give him 500 at that point.
Yeah.
For fuck's sakes.
That was a
down
nuke.
To 500. Come on. What? Don't call it $4.99. Get the hell out of here with that. Just say 500. Oh my gosh.
That was insane. Well, I guess. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You got one last.
All I was gonna say is I saw CC talking about a supercharge. Like tied it back to MLB The Show a little bit because I mean, you guys are all MLB The Show guys for the most part. Supercharge Zach Gallen during this run he's on. Why not? Right? Come on now. Supercharge Zach Gallen on this run he's on until he gives up a run.
Make his hits per nine like his hits per nine is like 125.
Yeah. Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
But no, seriously, like 41 and a third straight. Like I cannot, like that's unfathomable to be honest to me. That's insane. It in Major League Baseball, that's like how?
I don't know if I want to see that. I don't know if I want to see that record broken just because my man Hershiser's got it.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm sure you don't want to see that, Jeremy.
The Bulldog, man.
I'm gonna say there is no chance that he get because I mean 18 more innings, like 18 straight scoreless alone is ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Like he's 18 more on top of this 40. No chance. No chance.
Well, so let's move on to the next topic. After talking about Yelich and his 500-foot home run, how about Oneil Cruz yesterday hitting a ball to straightaway right field at PNC Park into the water?
Flash down.
114 miles an hour. If you looked at his swing, it almost looked like he was out front of it. Just 1 foot, out front, one arm swing. That guy is an absolute animal. I mean, you got MLB The Show talking about supercharging Oneil Cruz, right? Because he hit the 114. You might as well leave him supercharged the whole fucking year. This guy's hitting 114 mile an hour off the bat the whole time.
Are you ready for my Oneil Cruz take? Or
yes.
Oneil Cruz? I said Oneil Cruz. What the hell? Oh, my Oneil Cruz take.
Give it to us.
He is getting into the Javi Baez realm of overhype for me. Ooh. I think he's going to be unreal. I think he's going to be a great player. I'm not saying that. He's doing unreal shit this year. But Oneil Cruz, every fucking series, and again, I saw it firsthand at Coors, okay? Because like we went to the whole Pirates Rockies series in June, I think it was. He literally goes like 1 or 2 for 16 in a series with 9 strikeouts and just like 2 ridiculous plays. Like either one home run that's just absolutely fucked, or like he's throwing 105 across the diamond.
So he's all or nothing. He's all or nothing to you?
Yes, that is Oneil Cruz, right? Like if you go look at his numbers, I would be willing to bet. I might as well just pull him up. And again, I think he's going to be unreal. His tools are insane. Like he's a young guy. I think he's going to be an unreal player. I'm just saying this year in particular. He's hitting 213. He's hitting 213 with only a 707 OPS. 213 with a 707 OPS. You would think that Oneil Cruz is has 30 bombs this year with all like the crazy shit that we see him doing like on social media and stuff.
And he's at 13 home runs to this point.
13 home runs. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Like that's my take on Oneil Cruz. Like when he does do shit, it's cool shit. Okay. But he literally like stinks other than like the one cool play he has every series.
So should Pirates fans be excited about Oneil Cruz, or should they be a little?
I think they should be.
Worried?
I think he's a stud. I mean, he's got to be only like 22, 23. Hold on. How old is Oneil? Does Baseball Reference really not say that?
Yeah, I'm
Oh yeah,
looking
he's
right at it too.
23. Yeah, I mean, he's a stud. He's a stud. Like I mean, like the shit that like he's doing is incredible, and it's obviously gonna play. I just think it's more so like the older he gets, the more mature he gets, and maybe he takes a little bit off for a little more contact, and instead of the
Mhm.
122-mile-an-hour exit velos, we see 110, which is still
Yeah.
insane, and there's more contact there, meaning more home runs, meaning whatever. But I mean, again, like Oneil Cruz, like he got all the hype for like the crazy velo across the diamond, right? Again,
Mhm.
at Coors, I saw him like triple crow hopping, ramping up, and spiking his first baseman like on multiple throws instead of like taking a little off when you got CJ Crone running down the line,
Yeah.
hit him in the chest. You know
You
what I
know,
mean? It's just little shit like that.
funny you say that too. So I was up at Pittsburgh came into town and played the Giants the other day, and my wife and I went up there. We were sitting down left field line, ground ball hit to Cruz at shortstop. So my view was like right behind shortstop as
Yeah,
he was throwing to first base. He
yeah,
picked up the ball with his glove. He bobbled it a little. He's running in on the ball. He bobbled it a little
yeah,
bit
yeah,
in his hand, and it looked like he just flicked it across the diamond at like 100 miles an hour. And I
yeah,
looked at my wife and I was like, "Did you see that?" And she was like, "Oh my god!" She's like, "I saw that from out here. Like it
yeah.
just looked unreal."
Right,
But
right.
and you know what's got me excited too is my boy Tamar. Shout out
Yeah.
Aggies
Did you see what
baseball.
was just said in the chat? Did you see that?
Oh yeah, there we go, CC. So Tamar Johnson's coming after. Yep. So Tamar Johnson played for us. Tamar Johnson played
Yep.
for Aggies baseball since he was since he was 12
Young
years old,
guy.
I think, 13 years
Yep.
old. He was hitting baseballs out of Twin Creeks, which is like this big baseball complex here. High school size dimensions, maybe a little bit shorter. 12 years old was putting him out.
Mm.
And
Mm.
I got to witness him firsthand in person with all these Aggie tournaments and stuff. And the kid is the real deal, man. He's an
Yeah.
absolute hitter. Um, Defense, like I'm excited to see Tamar and Cruz up the middle if that can ever
That's what
happen.
I was just gonna say. Like, I know Tamar wants to play short, but
Mhm.
like, whichever one of them is at short, that middle infield in 3, 4, 5 years could be
Mhm.
unbelievable. Could be the best in
Yeah,
baseball, really.
Pittsburgh's got something special brewing. I think
They do.
they're starting to put some key pieces around certain people. I'm excited for. I'm not a Pirates fan, but I like root for the underdog, even though I'm a Dodger fan, as I keep repeating. But
That's why I'm rooting for the Orioles this year.
yeah, the Orioles got a soft spot for me too, man.
Hey, we might need to throw that in as a topic here for tomorrow or something.
Maybe. You know who we should get Melanie on here. We should get Melanie
Yeah,
to
that'd be
make an
dope.
appearance. That'd be cool as
That'd be
hell, man.
awesome.
She's been a
Yeah.
big time supporter, an absolute peach. She's been awesome. But yeah, I mean, even Trey Mancini when he was there, he gave us a shout out and wore some of the Charm City merch that we had
Yeah.
him and his new wife. But yeah, Oneil Cruz, exciting stuff happening in Pittsburgh, man. I can't wait to see Tamar get up there too, man. I
Oh
think he's going
man.
to go through the ranks pretty quick. I hope, as long
Yeah.
as injuries stay away and stuff.
Yeah,
You never
he
know what can
seems like
happen.
he's gonna just fly through the
Yeah,
minor league system over there, which good for him, man. Holy cow.
yeah. So I'll let you take over the final one since this is right up your wheelhouse. I know this is your
Yeah,
your
yeah,
favorite.
yeah, yeah. I'm a big, huge Zach Campbell guy. He's my favorite. So if you guys didn't see, I'm sure you guys did. There was a clip of some dumbass, and I think it was Nationals Park. Literally, like
Mhm.
the outfielder, whoever was playing right, threw a ball to like a couple little girls or like a woman that was standing there, and this absolute jackass who we're gonna call Zach Campbell the second. That's his new name.
Yep.
Runs in, grown man with his baseball glove, which we've already talked about this. But if you're over 18 years old, use your fucking bare hands. I don't want to see a glove at a damn major league game. If you're an
Yep.
18-year-old male, okay? Runs in, literally robs them, makes a play. He makes a play over these little girls and females, and just runs off with the ball. Runs
Yeah.
off with the ball.
And there was like no question about it either. Like this dude literally jumped in front of, or like reached in front of the girl who was getting ready to catch the ball and took off. I'm gonna double down on your comment here because you know how I feel about this. We went over it a couple episodes ago, but if you're over the age of 18 and you bring a baseball glove to a game, that shit should be confiscated at the gate. They should not
Yeah, they
allow
should be
you
like,
to
nope,
walk into
nope,
the
sir,
ballpark
hand
late.
that over.
Hmm.
Nope, hand it over, sir. Thank you. I mean,
Yeah.
fucking A, man. Like, come. Why do you need that baseball that bad?
Yeah.
To that guy robbing, like, you look like the biggest asshole on the planet, like on the
Yeah.
planet,
And
and let
even
alone somebody got it on video and now you're going viral.
yeah, and
Like,
even if he has, let's say he's got a 5-year-old son sitting next to him, right? That
yeah,
shit still, you still can't reach in front of somebody else like that. When
no,
the
I
player was like trying to
agree.
throw, you still can't. So there's like no
I
justification.
agree.
I don't care what that guy says. He's
Yes,
an
I don't give a
absolute
shit.
ass.
I don't give a shit about your son, sir. Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
Zach
Like,
Campbell the
oh my
second.
god, Zach Campbell the second. But I mean, like, in my first thought when I see stuff like that is, how many times does that happen a night where, like, it's just not on video? How
Mm-hmm.
often does that happen? Like, you got to have a camera, like, perfect placement at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
How often does that shit, like, happen? Because goodness gracious.
Yeah. Shout out Zach Campbell too for coming into our Instagram post and trying to talk shit. Did you see him?
Shout out you, Zach.
Yeah,
Shout out you.
that was awesome. I love how he tried to. So we posted that meme of us. I had to throw him in that Colorado Rockies hat too. That was just for
Of
you, by the
course,
way.
of course,
I know
of
you knew
course.
that, but posted that shit on Instagram, and then Zach Campbell actually came into the comment section. Bless you.
Yeah, came into the Dugout Creative comment section
and tried to talk shit, saying that we had no proof. And you saw the army just come in and back us up. They were just like, "Oh, I was at a game before and I witnessed you. You fucked up my friend's knee and you took off." And
I saw that.
Yeah, that was awesome. So shout out Zach
Yeah,
Campbell. Hopefully he comes
Zach,
in and tries to.
Zach, I'll hit you up when I need tips on how to pick up women. Zach, I got you, baby. I got you. Oh my gosh.
So check out. Hold on a second. We got CC in the chat saying that he's never caught one at all, but I like bringing my glove to the game in case something ever happens.
Barehanded, CC. Barehanded.
Okay, so here's a prime example. CC, we gotta talk about this for a second. Why would you? First of all, do we know how old CC is? He's over 18, right?
Yeah, CC's definitely over 18. Yeah.
Okay. Why bring a glove?
Use the mitts. Use the mitts, CC. I know you're athletic, baby. I know you are, CC.
Yeah,
I know you're athletic.
Why bring
use
like
the mittens?
You got to use the bare hands. You got to use the bare hands.
Just risk a popped blood vessel, man. Just bare hand that shit. I know Aaron Judge is hitting nukes out there, but bare hand it.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. CC's out there in New York, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's out there fighting Zach Campbell for the home run balls. Did you know that
CC, if you ever see Hampel, you should throw hands. You could go viral, man. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Hey,
I'm not promoting violence.
I was gonna say we got to be careful. We cannot promote violence on this podcast.
I'm kidding.
Unless it's Zach Campbell.
You should chirp him though.
You know who's a huge Zach Campbell fan too?
Who?
Crawdaddy. You ever see Crawdaddy?
Crawdaddy loves him.
Yeah, I've popped into Crawdaddy's streams a few times and seen it, like some of his overlays and stuff. It's just Zach Campbell everywhere, and I was like, "Wait a second, what's going on here?"
Oh,
kind of started watching a little bit, and I was like, "Okay, this is classic." I definitely got a kick out of that.
Look at that emote. Oh yeah, Crawdaddy's got a Hampel emote. It was just put in the chat. That's Crawdaddy's emote.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Oh,
Crawdaddy's a huge Hampel guy. Okay, so you know what? The next time there's a Hampel incident, we're gonna have to get Crawdaddy on the show here and get his hot take on it. What do you think?
You should respond to Hampel on Instagram and get him on the pod.
See if he can try to defend himself.
Oh, I would love to talk to him face to face. Well,
I don't know if he would. You got to go through his agent and shit.
Wouldn't.
He's got like
he wouldn't.
He's got an agency that represents him. We're gonna have to go through his agent, pay him, and
if I'm his agent, I'd be like, dude, you realize you're the biggest fucking pansy on the planet, right?
Yep.
No, but his agent's probably making a decent dollar, so I'm sure he's not saying that. So.
He's got a book too. CC's saying he's got a book. I mean, I guess we're giving Hampel promotion right now. I guess
any publicity is good publicity, right?
Yeah, that's a good thing. We only got 20 people in our chat right now, so it's not getting out
right. He's gonna promote his book. Yeah, how to
steal balls from kids.
How to shove over Timmy from down the street.
Books on how to catch baseballs. Jesus Christ, that's really.
Oh my gosh.
Go to the sandlot out in your local park. Hit baseballs in the sky and catch them with your glove. That's how you catch.
I guess I shouldn't be talking. I make a living playing a video game, so I guess I shouldn't be talking. I'm not pushing over kids though. At least beating them in the show.
Hampel should be banned from Major League stadiums. I don't know. I disagree with that.
If he has too many more incidents, I could see stadiums starting to go in that direction. Just because like he was pretty damn pushy and disrespectful.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Zach Campbell, no longer in the baseball stadiums, making an ass of himself, gives us nothing to talk about.
No, we've talked about him twice now.
Yeah, he's made the show twice. I mean, granted, we've only had what 5 episodes, 6 episodes, but
ban him from Canada. Oh man. No, I mean Hampel, like he was pretty damn disrespectful at Coors. I'm not gonna say ban worthy. I think the shit that he did with Fort Bragg could have gotten him in some decent trouble with Major League Baseball.
Good point.
Obviously, it didn't.
Well, can you go over that again for those that don't know about that or those that didn't hear it the first time? What's up with the Fort Bragg
So when I started disliking Zach Campbell, how long ago was this game? I'm gonna actually do a quick little Google search here. This was, how long ago was this now?
I wonder if Zach Campbell's tried to sneak into the Field of Dreams games too.
Oh, I wonder. This was all the way back in 2016. That was a while ago now. But Zach Campbell essentially, this game was it's like the Williamsport game and the Field of Dreams game. They built a major league caliber, field with limited attendance on Fort Bragg, a game like, for military appreciation. And they played a game down there. It was Marlins Braves, I think it said. Mm-hmm. And this was a real major league game. Very cool thing. Marlins defeated the Braves 5-3. Hampel essentially snuck into a game, bummed his way into a game meant for military personnel only because he wanted the military appreciation baseballs for his collection. Jesus. So he bummed his way in to a game meant for the people who serve our country and allow Hampel to be a jackass on the internet and to bum a baseball. And he got in. I'm pretty damn positive he was the only non-military personnel at that game, maybe outside of people who were working at TV production, whatever. Yeah. Bummed his way in and snatched a baseball. Phillies, thank you for the sub, man. Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then we got Philly. Did you see what Philly's put in the chat? If Zach Campbell came to Philly and pushes a kid, oh boy, can you imagine? Philly fans?
He would get shit pumped in 2 seconds.
We beat up Santa for no reason.
He would get mobbed. He said every time he caught a ball, he'd donate. Honestly, that's fine and dandy, but I just think the principle of him doing that, is so that. I just think that's so low.
He's trying to be the baseball Robin Hood. I mean, fuck, catch a ball, steal it from somebody, but then give it to somebody else. Just let the other people have a chance.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. Yeah, I'm reading it right now. Hampel quickly announced after he was catching flack, it says, that he would donate $100. That's it? $100? That's it? $100. That's it? That's it? $100 for every ball he collected to a charity for military veterans. Yeah, but he bummed his way in.
I'll tell you what. Here's an example. So I have a few baseballs right above me here. All the baseballs on this little shelf right here, these are all the ones that I've actually caught at baseball games. Barehanded, by the way. Manny Ramirez, Jason Giambi, Jaron Giambi. Jason and Jeremy, both of them. I caught all those barehanded. If Zach Campbell caught if Zach Campbell caught the Ken Griffey Jr. foul ball that I have right here, I was 12 years old. I think I was maybe 10 or 12 years old. If Zach Campbell caught that ball and gave it to me, it wouldn't mean as much to me because I didn't catch it. Right?
Kid, that's different, I guess. But yeah, if you're a grown man, yeah, of course.
Yeah. I mean, it just, and give me $100 for it. The fuck out of here. I'd rather just, it's not worth it to me. I'd rather catch that on my own. There's something special about going to a ball game and catching a ball, especially, not even during batting practice, but a real ball or a player, right? Let's say Mookie Betts, right? A favorite player of a lot of people. Let's say he's out in right field. He throws a ball to a fan, right? Because he wants that fan to have a ball from him. And some asshole jumps in front and catches it and then gives it to the person. It's kind of like, wait.
Yeah, it's
that was meant for me. Come on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd love to hear his explanation of why. Why he's doing it. He's doing it because he's got a business around it.
Yeah.
He's painted himself the asshole of baseball, and he's got people that subscribe to him on YouTube, and I guess
That's his
according to
niche
CC,
at this point.
they buy his fucking books. I mean, I guess he's found a niche being an asshole stealing baseballs.
Chef said if TJ only got $100 for every base running error, that he could donate to charity.
Oh shit, he can cure cancer.
I'd retire tomorrow, brother.
Yeah, Trumanation cures cancer. That's gonna be the headline of the next one. Jesus.
Oh shit.
Well, what else we got? What else we got? We can wrap this up.
Andrew says that if he runs into Hampel in Toronto, that he's gonna make sure Hampel doesn't get a ball and have it on video.
Oh man, that video would get viral too.
Andrew, you go viral, dude.
We'll definitely make sure to cover it.
Yankees, call up my boy Chad Bell. CC, I'm taking you to a game as soon as they call him up. That's one of my childhood very good friends. He's in AAA for y'all right now.
Nice. Don't let Hampel come to Philly.
Yeah. Dude, I'm going to be honest. I feel like there's certain places that, like, if Hampel, like, if he went to Philly, I feel like he would catch some shit.
How about Dodger Stadium in the outfield majors?
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like that there are, like, certain stadiums where he's got that stigma now. And, like, I'd say, like, 99% of people, like, think of him as an asshole, right? Mm-hmm. Where I bet you he gets chirped at certain places for sure. I bet he does.
Yeah.
Philly, Dodger Stadium. I'm not going to say Yankee Stadium because that's his home park. Maybe still, though.
I don't know.
I bet he gets chirped.
He gets chirped. I bet you he gets chirped everywhere he goes. But I bet you he really, really gets chirped at those ones you just mentioned, for sure.
Well, I saw a video. I don't know if you saw this. It was on Twitter right after the shit at Coors came out. This dude posted a video. I think it was in Cleveland. Hampel was like running through the stadium, like I'm assuming just trying to get to one of his spots for BP or whatever. He was running, and this dude from the concession line was videotaping Hampel running, and he was like, "Hide your fucking kids! It's Zach Hampel!" And like Hampel like looked over and like like he was probably like 20 feet away from her or whatever. I bet he gets little comments like that all the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's all fun and games. Like he's laughing at us as he's, got over 100,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. He's just laughing.
I think he's got, doesn't he have like over 500K or let me see. I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, I don't even know, but yeah, he's laughing at all of us.
Zach, 650,000 subs.
Jesus. So he's making a ton of money off of filming all this shit. And
that makes me so disappointed.
And he's laughing at us as we're covering him.
Well, that makes me so disappointed. You want to know? I that's all kids that are just trying to learn how to get baseballs at games and shit, So
yeah,
that's what that is. But didn't they make Dodger Films stop filming at fucking Dodgers games? Can't MLB do that with Hampel? Because I know Dodger Films got in trouble for that shit. Or something. But they made him, like, stop bringing his camera to Dodger Stadium or whatever.
But the problem though is like everybody's got a 4K camera on their phone nowadays. So how do you police that? Like
that's true. I mean, can Major League Baseball like copyright his uploads or something somehow?
I don't
He's
think
big
so.
enough to where he could get that attention.
You know what though? Like you said earlier, all publicity is good publicity, right? So I mean, maybe Major League Baseball is, it's not that big of a deal to them.
Nova says TJ's on the Hampel train. Nova, I'm timing you out in my stream right now. Jeremy, you going to any more games this year? Slick's wondering.
Oh, Slick Baker says going to any more games. I'm actually going to the Dodger series when they come up to San Francisco. I'll be up there. I think my wife bought us some tickets. Crazy, crazy. We got. Yeah, I heard that. So we were looking at tickets the other day, and behind home plate, 20 rows back, it was like $65. Per ticket. I told my wife was like, she's like, I didn't even ask you if you wanted to go to the game. She's like, I just bought them before somebody else swooped those up. She's like, that was insane. Yeah. So.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah. So we're gonna have. I'm gonna be up at Dodger Stadium, or not at Dodger Stadium. I'm gonna be at San Francisco. But the interesting thing is, we've got, and we mentioned this in the very first episode. But for those who don't know, I know Cece's typing patches, and TJ will be there. Does he know that we're doing these watch parties?
He's saying that CC's saying he's going to a game that Patch is going to be at on September 10th.
So something exciting that we're going to be doing from here on out too is starting next week, I believe.
Next week
we're going to be doing MLB watch parties on the channel. So you're going to have Patches O'Houlihan and Trumanation.
Yep. Me and Patches are your two hosts. We're going to be doing a watch party.
watch parties live on the Dugout Creative channel for those who are listening on the podcast. But
so if you want to watch a Yankees game with us, CC,
yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's cool to kind of experiment with stuff like this, like just trying new stuff and see what happens. But yeah, what a real
Nova
Phillies.
Says TJ. Jeremy, as soon as we get off, I need you to go on TikTok and look up Rachel Gomber.
Okay. I don't know what that is, but okay.
She's my arch nemesis. It's Austin Gomber's fucking wife.
Really?
Rockies pitcher Austin Gomber. She's like Brittany Mahomes.
Oh,
like essentially.
No.
I fucking chirp her and Hampel on the same level.
Really?
On a nightly basis. She drives me fucking nuts. I'm sorry. She drives me nuts. And it doesn't help that Austin Gomber was in the Arenado trade and has about a 30-80 ERA. So
oh my gosh.
That doesn't help either, that doesn't help.
What else we got in the chat? What else we got? Need a true
to answer your question though, Slick, I am going with some viewers to the entire Padre series to end September. I'm going to try to see friend of the channel Blake Snell. So
that's going to be cool.
So we're doing that late September. I'm going to need to see Jays Yanks. Hey, maybe Andrew. Maybe if the Jays keep winning and the Yanks keep losing, that could be for the division. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Real Phillies asks, what cards do I have on the shelf behind me? If you don't mind it. Well, you don't know where I live, so thank God. But I've got every Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card right there. I've got every Barry Bonds rookie card. And then on a shelf a little bit further up above these, let me see if I can. I got a bunch of Reggie Jacksons, Mickey Mantles, every Derek Jeter rookie card. And then I've got my prized possession, the 53 Mickey Mantle. It's not the crazy 52 Mantle that just sold for, what was it, $17 million? But yeah, I've got the 53 Mantle, and it's in like perfect condition. Not graded yet because I'm too afraid to send it off. But
do it.
Yeah.
Don't you want to know what price tag is attached to that? I know you're not going to sell it, but sorry, my cat's acting up.
I think a 53 Mickey Mantle, if it's a gem mint 10, and this one is damn near, immaculate condition. I think it's worth a couple $100,000. I think.
Damn, a couple $100,000?
Yeah, it's just sitting on my shelf back here, but it's not graded. I'm afraid to send it away to get graded because I don't know if I'm going to get it back. I don't know how that shit works. You send it away and I get some different card back. I'm afraid to do anything with it. So. That was we had to evacuate a couple years back during these whole wildfires in Northern California.
Was that the first thing you grabbed?
The first thing I grabbed was everything on the shelf here.
Yeah.
All my autographed baseballs and everything and all the cards. That's the first thing I packed. And, my wife is in the safe. She's like pulling out birth certificates and social security cards and shit. First thing I went for was all my baseball cards. I'm like, I'm making sure these come with me. Because the whole town had to evacuate and there was a bunch of theft going on. So
how close was the fires to you?
I could see the fires from my window. They were
terrifying.
Literally outside my window.
That is terrifying. Oh my gosh.
It was nuts. But yeah, what else we got in the chat? We can take some time to answer some questions. Looks like we got a lot more chatter going on.
Let me let my cat out quick. He's acting.
Yeah, go for it. Chef Midnight, to sit behind the bullpen at Fenway's 39. No way. That would actually be, one of my bucket list items is to go sit on the left field, the big green monster out there in Boston.
I know. I want to see more ballparks. I've only seen Chase Field, which is an absolute eyesore. Literally didn't even have fun. And Busch, which honestly, I'm gonna be honest, so honest. Maybe it's just because I've been to Coors 1.5 million times. Busch Stadium was maybe the coolest fan experience I've ever had.
That's we talked about that. We talked about the other day. You didn't like Chase Field? You didn't like where the Diamondbacks play?
Fuck no, Chase sucked.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was neat.
There was nobody there. I was at a random D-backs Giants game because we were playing a tournament down there, and the Giants stunk. That was one of the years they weren't very good. There was maybe a couple thousand people there. I don't know. I don't think it helped that it was two teams I don't really give a shit about. But yeah, I don't know. Chase was kind of.
I thought it was kind of cool. It was neat being in a dome for the first time. That was the one thing. It was kind of interesting to me. I'm a little behind on chat. Let me go back a little bit. So Seattle.
Dugout coming to New York City. I live the closest, and it'll be awesome to link up. Hey, I'm dead ass, CC. If my buddy gets called up to the bigs, like I obviously not gonna be this year, most likely, but if he gets called up, like I'm hopping on a plane immediately. I will be up there, or if they're on the road wherever they're playing at. So if it's a home game, I will be there. I will be there.
See Nova earlier in chat said that he only watches the parties for patches. He can give 2 fucks for TJ. Like it.
Honestly, I think that's going to be a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with it. I don't blame y'all.
CC says, saw a Yanks game with Scanned, Cougs, and Scuffy this last summer. That's right. I remember seeing pictures from that. That was kind of cool. You know, something we need to do a little bit more of is these meetups, right? Like, you know,
we do.
We were fortunate to go out to the Blitzball World Series out in Tampa. That was a lot of fun.
That was so fun. I want to redeem myself in that shit, by the way. Holy hell.
Yeah, you need it bad. You need it bad.
I might need to get back out there regardless just to redeem myself.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeremy, look at what Poca said in the chat and guess what team he likes. Guess what team he's a fan of.
Oh, Poca. Chase is pretty cool, but rarely full. I'm assuming that he's a Diamondbacks fan.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Hey, they got our boy Drew Jones though. They got our other.
Yeah, they do.
Shout out Aggies
Is he
baseball
good?
Again.
I know he got fucking hurt like first day.
Yeah, I hear his shoulder. He's out for the year. He had surgery, so he's missing the entire year. Yeah, he had surgery almost right away.
No.
Yeah.
Shout out the Aggies again. Holy shit.
Aggies baseball. 5 guys in the first round of the draft. I think we had 9 overall.
True. Fucking
God, I can't even remember. There's so many.
Yeah.
We even had Omari Daniels went to Thuny's favorite team over there with the Twins.
The Twins, yep.
Yeah. And we had we had a guy to go to the Yankees right after the draft was over. He got signed by the Yankees as a freebie. Yeah, it was funny. All these guys that, remember we did that series with Ray, that whole Real Talk with Ray Cheesy. All those collegiate guys, they're all Aggie alumni. They all got drafted. Kevin Stevens, Kevin Stevens, he went to the Yankees. I mean, shit, that was...
Yeah, you guys should check out the Swaggies series on Dugout Creative's YouTube because
a lot of prospects,
it is top of the top. It's names that you guys know. Like they do an unreal job. Shout out Money Mike and Lupe. Shout them fucking out.
Nova lives in Mesa, huh? Nova, we're actually going to be out there. We're going to be out there here soon too. Our Aggies are playing in one of the biggest showcases of the year, the Arizona Fall Classic. We're going to be out in in October. Every single.
I played in the Arizona Fall Classic, but I was ass. So.
Yeah, we got it.
It's such a fun tournament.
It is. It's the biggest showcase in the nation, man. It's insane.
That's what I was gonna say. 1 million scouts, whether it be every single college level from D1 to NAIA, pro scouts, all 32. It is like holy shit.
Yeah,
like
you got guys getting scholarship offers right outside the dugout after the games. Like it is the event to go to. We have 6 teams going to that.
Yeah,
it's from freshmen all the way up to seniors. It's going to be a lot of fun.
You want to get recruited, play in that tournament.
I'll be out there for the entire month of October. I think we're renting a house, or I don't know. I don't even know where the hell I'm staying. I think Lupe's got that all handled. But yeah, dude, we got some big stuff coming, man. I know we always talk about this, but Truman,
really do.
You know what's going on behind the scenes and what we're getting ready to announce. But,
we got some big shit coming.
Yeah, I know. I think it was Dash earlier in the chat said it's cool to see Dugout Creative back. We never left. We just kind of pushed pause on things. I kind of touched base on it in the first episode of this, but we never left. We just pushed pause because there was a few things that I wanted to work out, and especially now once we make this big announcement, I think it's gonna be known why we stopped for a little bit there.
Push pause, and on the gaming side of things, as far as Dugout goes in particular, just letting the creators do our thing while the new game is hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, yeah. Everybody needed to really take advantage of that. The whole, beginning of 22, even though the game hasn't been very great, but yeah. Truman, we got to get going. I know you got to make it to practice, don't you?
Got to head out to practice here shortly. Hey, today was fun. Hey, chat.
Yeah, we had a lot more people in chat today. That was a lot of fun.
Hey, chat. Let's do this again tomorrow. Same time, huh?
Same time, same place.
Same time, same place.
Truman's off to go play fungo golf with all of his pitchers at the ballpark.
Yeah.
And
I've been doing our pitchers conditioning with them, and it sucks every day. So I got to get mentally prepared for that.
but you're doing it with them, so you're getting your ass in shape too.
I am. I've been doing the sprint
Nice.
jogs with them. It's fucking blows, but yeah.
Nice.
So this week was a little weird, Slick, because of Labor Day. We're going Tuesday through Friday this week, but it's typically Monday through Thursday. Monday through Thursday.
Yeah, Monday through Thursday, and then the goal I think for the Dugout Creative channel is for something to be live every day. I'd like there to be some type of podcast series going, some streaming going, video games.
And I'm assuming Patches and I's thing. And obviously, we're gonna figure out all the logistics and everything. It'll probably be what, like a Sunday thing, or
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know if it's Friday. I don't know.
I was looking at what I was trying to do is figure out what the free game of the weeks are, right? So that people that don't have MLB channel or anybody in the chat that doesn't have access to certain games would be able to tune into the free game of the week. So something like that.
That's smart. More people could watch it with us. That's smart. I like that.
Yeah. But it'd be nice to have something going on the Dugout Creative channel at any time, all baseball related, whether it's, maybe we live stream some of the Aggie games. That was something that we had thought about doing. Yeah. The blitzball stuff. I mean, anything. We'll just have fun with it. We'll just throw a bunch of shit at the fan and see what sticks.
I love it. Slick, we appreciate you, man. And Jeremy, hell, when it's popping, we should just turn over the last 10 minutes to.
Yeah, I'm down.
If it's random shit. I know we talk with the chat after every topic, but after we're done with our scheduled topics, just seeing what the chat has to say.
It's cool. It's cool being able to answer questions too, because a lot of people have never heard from me or even know who I am, or that there's a business person behind the scenes doing some of the stuff. So I'm happy to answer any questions that people have towards the end of the show. It's a lot of fun. I think there's still a lot of unknowns about Dugout Creative, so this might be a good opportunity to do that.
Exactly.
But
good shit.
Appreciate everybody tuning in.
Thank you guys.
Truman, that was fun. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Always. Infield Chatter, I think episode number 7 or something like that's coming
7
tomorrow.
or 8. Yeah, we did 5 last week. Yeah, so that'll be 8 tomorrow. So yep.
Yeah. Holy shit, it's been fun.
I know. It's been a blast. Hey, chat, we'll see you tomorrow, eh?
Yeah, we'll see you guys.
Peace.
I'm really not all that sure about when things is finna mature, so let me find